So we all seen that Marvel is dropping Phase 5 and Phase 6 along the next 3 years, all the way including 2023 to 2025, which is crazy to think about. I always thought, how long will this Marvel universe continue and how long will they have projects up until? If I get to 2070, immediately have like 10 albums full of projects that they would just went through. And obviously I think Marvel has done a great job at creating amazing content for us as cinema goers, and people that just enjoy the superhero idea. And it's really cool. They've become such a big business or corporation, however you want to refer to them, and they've done super well to the point where they're making so much money along the way. And obviously we have to highlight someone really important that is also featured in the movies, but he was a comic book creator, and a lot of people, at least the diehard fans of Marvel, they know Marvel really well because of the comic book series and behind the main guy. And that main guy is no other than Stan Lee, the guy who's created all the comic books and made up of all these characters. And I just want to highlight such an inspirational person in this world that a lot of people take inspiration from. And I recently did a video on my TikTok explaining, showing my gratitude, and how much something so little to him just will be in such, create a biggest impact onto the world, creating like guys like Spider-Man or Doctor Strange or any of those other guys. And unfortunately he's passed away, but I want to highlight a video that that I've seen. It just makes me think that my audience, you guys watching, will use his inspirational quote or video and take it into something personal. And I haven't done these in a while where I'm just reacting to a video. Lately I've been doing all these other videos where I'm just storytelling, whatever or not. But I want to get into the video, and hope you guys do enjoy. Guys, so we're gonna be reacting to a video that I've seen like on TikTok a little bit, and I kind of wanted to show you guys on this channel on this Stan Lee video that was very inspirational. And obviously I posted a TikTok on there, so make sure to follow me on TikTok. And yeah, this is basically him just describing how, his process going through characters and stuff like that. So I really want to see something like something inspirational for you guys, but also for me too, because I've taken it personally, and in a good way though. But let's get started on this video.
Came to me and he said, "Stan, I want you to come up with another superhero." So I said, okay. I went home and I saw a fly crawling on the wall. And I said, hey, if I could get a superhero that could stick to walls and crawl on them, man, that would be cool. So I thought that was good. Now I needed a name. So I said, well, let's see, Fly Man, Mosquito Man. I got down to Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
It's crazy how I think he maybe could have rated like 2 different characters. I think we all think of Ant-Man as like the ant, the wasp, the guy, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy because you could create so many cool ideas with just a simple idea. This is all him just kind of seeing things from his point of view, his perspective, that not a lot of people are going to really understand.
Just sounded dramatic. So,
It does.
Okay, I had my hero, I had his power, his name, and then I figured just for fun, I'm going to give him personal problems. Then I thought I'd make him a teenager, because there were no teenage superheroes that I knew of at the time. So armed with all that wonderful material, those great ideas, I ran into my publisher's office and I told him. This was my reaction, the reaction he gave me. Stan, that is the worst idea I have ever heard.
I feel like that sentence alone is probably going to relate to a lot of people, especially like these younger adults or younger children who have these dreams and aspirations that may be feeling like kind of out of reach because the person that they're talking to does not really understand their point of view or their perspective. They will talk down on it or not really see the light that they're coming from. And it's kind of discourages a lot of people to the point where you just don't want to continue with the great idea because it sounds stupid to so many other people, but it sounds amazing to you. And I know that it could feel like, A lot of people who want to start a YouTube channel, they want to create this crazy idea. I know I created this idea, the Wise Tip Up channel, and you know, I had a good amount of feedback, but I had a lot of people who were like, "That's kind of weird," and this is something that I really do appreciate. Kind of just learning that you gotta really believe in yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta believe in your own ideas and the own person that in you, because this is the person that you are set out to be, and this is how you're gonna make an impact on the world. Stan Lee, who created these superheroes, his publisher looked at it as a stupid idea, but now it's become one of Spider-Man is probably one of the biggest characters in the MCU, and a lot of people love him to the point where they recently dropped the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, and it's become one of the biggest hits in cinema history. And honestly, it's like the biggest movie out of the whole entire COVID experience in the cinema, since cinemas lost a ton of money due to COVID-19, and No Way Home really brought a lot of people in and a lot of excitement, and it looks like Marvel and and the other big corporations who are creating movies are starting to bring back people, and it's a really cool idea. You know what I mean?
First of all, people hate spiders, so you can't call a hero Spider-Man. You want him to be a teenager? Teenagers can only be sidekicks. And you want him to have personal problems? Stan, don't you know what a superhero is? They don't have personal problems. Well, I left the office disappointed, but obviously a much wiser man. And I couldn't get Spider-Man out of my system. So we were about to kill a magazine. I think it was called Amazing Fantasy. Just to get it out of my system, I put Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy, featured him on the cover, forgot about it. A month later, all the sales figures came in. My publisher came racing into my office. Stan, you remember that character we both loved so much, Spider-Man? He said, let's do him as a series.
Your crazy ideas that may seem too out of reach are just ideas that have yet to reach for the sky and set off into the world. You know what I mean?
Now, why am I telling you this? If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
I think I've seen so many videos on Darman videos that it just relates to this story, what he's talking about. Don't let some idiot, talk you out of creating something that just seems weird to the other person because they don't see it from your creative perspective. You know what I mean? Be sure and be with yourself and believe in yourself and trying to push out whatever cool idea you have, because that cool idea can make you such a millionaire or something big in life that you can impact the world. And this is why I bring Stanley into the video. And honestly, I would call this the Stanley mindset.
That doesn't mean that every wild notion you come up with is going to be genius.
Oh yeah, 100%. And honestly, I feel like people really got to see it from a different perspective. I have this quote: is never take advice from someone who's just criticizing you, like just straight out, just bashing you. I think a lot of people need to find out what constructive criticism sounds like and what criticism is, and tell the difference between both. Because if someone's giving constructive criticism, then that means they set out a plan for you and they want you to do better, and this is a better way and a better option. Someone that is just criticizing you is someone that just hates on you, and you should never listen to that person. And honestly, if someone tries to change your idea but in a better way and it kind of seems like it makes sense, then try it. You never know.
But if there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it. Because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do And if you're doing it the way you think it should be done, and if you can take pride in it after you've done it, no matter what it is, if you can look at it and say, I did that, and I think it's pretty damn good, that's a great feeling. Just do your thing, do it as well as you, that's the important thing. Don't shirk. Whatever you do, give it your best shot. You'll be glad you did.
100%. Anyway, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. This is Stanley Mindset. Be sure to check out my TikTok below. And yeah, I'll be pumping out new content as well in the future. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.